It was like such a mighty move of the Holy Spirit in a way that was completely unexpected. So this was such an incredible weekend. It really blew, like any expectations that I have, it blew them out of the water.
There is kind of like a mystery about it when you start, which I think just brings it to life in a way.
It was like, I don't know what this is, but it totally transformed my husband's life because he had come to the Wild at Heart men's retreat just a couple weeks ago. And he's like, you gotta go to the women's captivating core retreat that they're doing.
Well, I heard about it from my husband, who went to the Wild at Heart for the guys portion. And it was really impactful in his life. And so he encouraged me to come, and I did with an open heart.
The way that this team puts this whole weekend together is the way I feel like Jesus would have done it. Simple, none of the fluff, and all of him.
I felt like there were so many nuggets that I don't want to forget.
One of the things we learned is that femininity encourages masculinity. And so the more I can embrace the heart, that feminine heart that God has put in me, the stronger our marriage is, because the more it encourages that masculine heart that my husband has.
I mean, words I would use would be eye-opening, just a deep growth in yourself, like learning yourself. I think that was huge for me. Just learning more about myself, more things that I'd never thought of before.
So I love that as much as we cried, we laughed.
Lots of laughter.
I encourage anybody that's on the fence, anybody that's like, it's, but maybe more than you want to spend, more days than you want to spend away from your family, more time than you want to give, more effort than you want to give. I encourage you, take the time. This is exactly what you need to do, is to unplug and get into the presence of the Most High God in the most impacting way. I encourage you, take the time to do it, because you will never be the same.
There's a lot of women that are outgoing and they have these bold personalities for a more quieter, reserved spirit. I think this was so good for that too, because you're with a community of women, but you also have that time to yourself, with the Lord.
Ultimately, we need the radical work of the Holy Spirit in our life, and that's what this whole weekend was about. Is like nothing I have ever experienced.